We are here with Rich and Cindy Kern from Cardinal Farms to see how they are transforming their pole barn into a fruit and vegetable wash pack facility. In this video, they talk about the logistics of the plumbing and electric and how they considered food safety in their decision-making process.
Hi again, this is Rich and Cindy Kern from Cardinal Farms. We're here today with an update on the wash pack. It's been a few months and we've been doing a lot of work. A lot of work with the infrastructure. In this video, we're going to talk about the plumbing and the electrical. So one of the things that you're going to see when we go into the wash pack is the hand washing station, which is of course crucial to our produce safety SOPs. One of the reasons that we placed the hand washing station where we did is because it's right when you come into the wash pack. So it's right there, you can't miss it. You'll also see that we did a large amount of floor drains to avoid any sort of standing water. And we have 2 wash stations in there now. And all of those have floor drains along with the hand washing sink and the other sink. And we have a lot of hose connectors so that we can wash anything down in that building, including the inside of the coolers. We can wash those down as well. For the lighting with the electrical, we added food grade lighting, very bright, but also food grade. And also just making sure that we have enough electricity for everything that we want to do in regards to going from more of a by hand process to an upgraded process where we're using more equipment, requires more electrical ampage. Keeping our coolers at the right temperature is super important from a produce safety standpoint. So making sure that we have all of the right power we need to accomplish that. So we're going to show you what we've done so far. One of the more challenging aspects has been figuring out who should come when and in what order in order to make sure that everything is done correctly, because some things can be adjusted, but some things like concrete cannot. So what we did was we worked with our plumber to figure out where we wanted all of the water lines first. So we'll show you that. What we did was we tapped into our existing hydrant over here, and then we brought that water line inside. So then what we did was we ran water lines coming off of that, and it's called stubbed. So these are all stubbed. This is the hand washing sink. Then the water lines run down here. And this is going to be 2 wash stations, primarily for greens, but pretty much for anything. So we stubbed out 2 cold lines. One is for a spray hose and one is for a bubbler. So if you're familiar with that, it's actually a spa bubbler. And what it does is it creates like a immersion bubbling experience for your greens to help wash them. So, and then next to this is going to be a washer that will spin the greens. So, and then a stainless steel table. So we're trying to set it up somewhat ergonomically. Our garden, just for reference, is right out here to the west. So produce will come in this door and then come directly into the wash stations. And that's one of the reasons that we had the hand washing station on this wall right here, so that as people come in from the garden or, if they're coming in from the barn, they see the hand washing station right there, wash, and then get to work.
So this building will not have heating in it. So over winter, we needed to think about what do we want to do with the water lines in the winter to shut them off. So there is a shut-off place right outside where the hydrant is hooked up, and that will enable us to, just like you would blow out a sprinkler system, we can connect a hose to that and you can blow out all of these water lines from one central point, and that was a very good recommendation by our plumber. And the other thing is, where you see all these water lines coming in, there will be a central control panel there for for the water lines that run to each of the places that Cindy pointed out, and you'll be able to turn on and turn off your water lines from there as well.
In regards to electrical, which is another big component, we had enough existing electrical at the house. We have 320 amps, not all being used. So what we did was the electrical contractors ran a trench all the way from the house and all the way out here to the wash pack. So this is the central panel for this building, and we have plenty of ampage now.
Yeah, so there's a 100 amp main breaker here, and then depending on, so we're going to have the coolers, the freezer. We're going to be running the washers. We'll have 2 washers with possibly adding a third at some point in the future. The overhead lights, etc. So, but there is plenty of both space on the panel and ampage here to power everything we need.